Hello, it's Fellonius the old yapper again. I've never been abroad. This is really nothing that is of a problem to me. Well, I've been to Denmark, but I'm not calling that abroad. Denmark and Sweden are so similar that you hardly notice that you have changed countries until suddenly a Dane starts to talk and you wonder what the is he saying? But in my case, I don't have that problem either because Danish is a very easy language to understand and actually to talk. And so goes for the Norwegian. But I haven't been to Norway. I haven't been anywhere else. And lately, I have started to wonder how come I've just missed out on that. It could be, of course, that others has been outside abroad and told us how it was. And I know my brothers went to Ibiza and, Canaries or something like that. And they talked about boozing and broads and sun and beaches. And yeah, not totally sure that I'm interested in that. I've never been, probably never will be. So perhaps it's just that it's nothing there for me to go to. And that's rather strange. Seeing new sights, well, I've talked about that before. You've seen them one, you've seen them all. As Betty Lavette sings in her tune, but on the other hand, she's talking about boys. The sites are there, and you can watch them on the internet, and you can see very nice pictures on the internet, and then you've seen them, right? And the tourists, they go to special places. They don't go to the foreign countries' normal everyday people. They are looking at the tourist attractions and the stuff that tourists do. Because that's what you do as a tourist, right? So if you're going with some other people, you are going to see and be a tourist. So, you can do that on the internet nowadays. But before that, I suppose I could just go to the library, borrow a book about Cambodia or whatever big three places you wanted to go. But lately, there is another thing. And because of the internet, you do get connections. Otherwise, not possible. By Skype, I have suddenly been able to talk to India and United States and UK and Sweden. Yeah, I know. And Japan, also late. Yesterday, I was talking to some guy in Japan. And that is awesome. Because there is always one thing that gets me going, and that's people. People are the most interesting thing in the world. Yes, every people, not the tourist guys, because I don't like them. They are just molded in the same mold. But ordinary people, everyday people. Just going to visit someone, that would be nice. That is something that I really would like to. But that has nothing to do with the countries, does it? Okay, they are living in a country, of course they are, and the country might be a bit hard to get inside. But perhaps that's only Mexican people who are thinking that. I'm not totally sure. I don't know if I'm now going to go over and visit some friends in United States. I'm not totally sure that US will let me in. Perhaps they found out that I have been voting commie back in the 70s or something like that, and thereby I am communist and I am not allowed in because then I am a terrorist, and perhaps I was the one who blew the towers in New York. No. And that means that I should probably visit Guantanamo. And that's a place I really don't like to go to. I can tell you that. However, Cuba, I would love to go to Cuba. Those people, they must be fun. Well, never mind. That was not the point. If I'm now going anywhere, why not go to visit people? And then you just go and visit people. That's not the countries. It's like I'm visiting my friends in the city nearby, my neighbors, going and having a cup of coffee and so on. That's visiting. And perhaps I just pop over to Chicago and visit. I know it sounds totally strange because I know it's not just pop over. If we had some sort of teleport means, we would probably just pop over. But we don't. We have to have all the traveling arrangements and the money and all that stuff. Now, hopefully, that will not be a big problem, but that means that I will go to a foreign country. Ooh! But again, I'm not totally sure that me and my mind are going to a foreign country. Perhaps afterwards, when I get home again, I suddenly realize, ooh, I've been abroad. But up till then, I'm just going to visit friends. It's easier. Yeah. Thanks for listening in. Bye.